What up, what up, what up? I am late. It's 9:16. I am not gonna make it there. I'm gonna be like 4 minutes late. Well, green's all the way, hopefully. But anyway, good morning. See, I'm not even prepared. I got my shirt and my belt next to me. I had there were cucumbers, there was cream cheese and a couple bagels, so I had that for breakfast, and then I was struggling to get ready and out the door, you know. So okay, let's turn this down. 73, 69, that's fine. Hopefully I won't be here too long. Anyway, yeah, still dealing with actually it's not as bad as yesterday, the nose problems that I've been having lately. It's been a little more easier to sleep through and not so painful and all that stuff, you know. So anyway, welcome to Wednesday, October 2nd. 7 years ago, today was a Monday morning. And the only reason I bring this up was when I went to school this morning was when I heard about the Vegas shooting, you know, and everybody was stunned and kind of glad to know I was alive. In the end, at Livingston High School, I did not really be friends with anybody. I mean, I was friends with people, but I lost those friends very quickly because I didn't know how to socially take a joke. You know, they would joke around with me, they'd fuck with me all the time. But it was funny for a while and I got along with them well, but over time, I got so tired of being there. It was just depressing, you know. A lot of those high schools that I've been to was very depressing. I wanted to go to homeschool, but people took it as a joke, you know, that I wanted to go to homeschool. Changing schools was really hard on me, but that's why I'm glad it's over, and that's why I'm glad I never stuck around at some of these schools, you know. My first school, Spanaway Lake, that place is a shithole. The kids are little punks over there. Not all of them, but it's a very ghetto high school. You know, got a lot of wannabe tough guys there, and a lot of bitches there. You know, at least from what I hear from people still going there. You know, I don't know that for a fact. So. My second school that I went to, I never really talked about my school stories, I don't think, you know. Spanaway Lake, yeah, I went to Spanaway Lake High School in Spanaway, Washington. And then I grew up with pretty much majority of the people that went there, but a lot of people didn't like me very much, you know. Whether they still do or don't, who knows? You know, it was so long ago. People need to move on from that stuff, right? I don't hold a grudge against anybody I went to school with. Trying to think. You know, it just was what it was. Wish I could have done better, you know, socially wise, but, you know, wasn't a very happy kid in life, you know. I didn't know how to express not being happy. Anyway, yeah, I went to Spanaway Lake High School. From September to November of 2016, so 9th grade. And then from November to, I think, April of 2017 was when I was in Atwater, California. Atwater High School in Atwater, California. That school was okay. It wasn't really that bad. I mean, I think it was okay. I think a kid before I went there got shot. I think some kid was running around with a knife or something. He was being bullied. That might have been a different school. I actually don't know. But I think I remember hearing something about that. But anyway, yeah, Atwater High School, went there in California. And it was okay. It was I got by there. Had some embarrassing moments, which at all high schools, everybody's got an embarrassing moment, right? So, yeah, I went to Atwater High School from November 2016 to April of 2017. And between these schools, there was like a 2-week period where I didn't go to school at all. I moved from Spanaway Lake to Atwater. I didn't go to school for like 2 weeks. I had a lot of multiple unofficial Christmas breaks. But anyway, yeah. From April of 2016 to the end, or sorry, not 2016. April of 2017 to June of 2017, I went to, okay, that's not Angel. April 2017 to June 2017, when the end of the school year was for the summertime, I went to Miramonte High School in California, and I was pretty reclused in that school. I didn't really have that many friends in that one. I used to hang out with this little video game club because I had nobody else to go to, so they would just constantly play fucking Mario Kart. So I guess I technically was part of a club for like 5 minutes, but I didn't really do anything. I just sat there and watched. But yeah, they would play Mario Kart on the N64, and that game hurts my fucking eyes, dude. That game really hurt my... No, wait, that's the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. The N64 one, I think, was 3D. That one was cool. It's the Super NES one, the Entertainment System, Nintendo Entertainment System. That one hurt my eyes. That game really hurts my eyes. That game, I suck at that. The maps are not that... It's just not that great, But of course, it was good for the people of the time who played those games. So I'm not bashing the games for their sake, but that game really hurt my eyes, especially Rainbow Road. That still pretty cool though. But yeah, from April to June of 2017, I was at Miramonte. So then, from September to October, I only lasted a month, which I was glad, because this school I socially struggled quite a bit too. I was in Livingston, California, and so that was 7 years ago this time. Yeah, I left after a month there, and God, man, there were some fine looking motherfucking women at each of these schools, man. At each of these schools, right? But I only say that from the perspective of a high schooler, by the way. They're all grown up now. They were all the same grade as me, so I could say it, And but yeah, Livingston High School from September to the end of October of 2017, and then I went to another. This was one of the worst schools I've ever been to. Dayton High School. The worst high schools I've been to was Spanaway Lake. Atwater was okay. Miramonte had a lot of ghetto figures, but I wasn't really bothered. I only had one run-in with someone that was really embarrassing, but that's because I was played for a fool on that one. It wasn't because I necessarily did anything wrong. Not that I really tried to do anything wrong, period, but fuck. Oh yeah, it's a long story. It's a lot of all of my high schools that I've been to, except for Rogers, I have tried at least once to ask a woman out. Is where I'm going with this. But anyway, Yeah, from Miramonte. Dayton High School was one of the worst ones. I actually almost dated a girl at that school, but I left. I ended up leaving, which was really too bad because she was a baddie too. But oh well. So that Dayton High School from when did I? Well, how long have I been in that school for? October to January. October to late January. November, December, January. So for 3 months, we got evicted at the end of January. Or we didn't get evicted. We got kicked out. We had to be out because they sold the house. So from October to January, we lived in Dayton. Then we got an apartment in Reno. And then from January all the way up to, holy crap, I was there the rest of the year, I guess. Man, the Damonte Ranch was one of the worst high schools I've ever been to as well. Yeah, as in, like, that class really sucked. That class of 2020. I don't know about now. It wasn't a crime-ridden high school with a couple exceptions of fights. But yeah, everybody in my class of all these schools, some schools were worse than others, Some tried to act tough, others tried to play me for a fool, others just flat out embarrassed me, and so from January to August of 2018, I was at Damonte Ranch. So, and then 2018, pretty much till 2020, I stayed at Rogers. Shit. Don't hit my car, bro. Where am I going with this? Oh yeah, about 7 years ago. I was at Livingston, went to school. People were like, "Hey, I think I'm gonna see that BMW pretty regularly. It's that i8 again." That was my fucking dream car in middle school, the BMW i8. Man, I would have loved to have one. Would have loved to have one of those. I'm fine with the car I got now, but I mean, it's funny, my dream car was always a Challenger, but I ended up with a Mustang. But I don't know, it's funny that way. So yeah, please turn green at some point. In other news, I don't know why I felt the need to bring that up, just something that I remembered from high school. Sometimes I like to think back on those high school days. The manager, I meant to bring this up. It is confirmed that Ron, the manager that I used to beef with and I actually got along with pretty well at the end, has got fired. So Ron no longer works there. Some people are happy. Some people are like, oh well, that sucks. I'm one of the managers who are like, that's cool. But at the same time, I'm like, that kind of sucks. He wasn't a good manager. He really wasn't. And he had a lot of issues with people, which I understand why a lot of people didn't like him. I didn't like him at first because he was micromanaging, which is annoying. And, they all got written up for some type of shit. I don't know what. And he didn't want to sign on the write-up. So he just was told, bye. See ya. Anyway. Oh, Kirby's here still. Again. It's Wednesday, though. What's he doing here? I thought he was off on Wednesdays. Greg is still sick. park next to Pops. I got an idea. I never really park on this side, but on one occasion I have taken this spot before, you know, from Pops and Greg. I don't ever really park here, so. But yeah, I need to hurry up and. Okay. Yeah, it's already 9:30, so I need to get the fuck in there as quick as I can. Then I'll come back out for this stuff. But anyway, ow. Gonna end it here. So, yep, it's Wednesday. Yeah, other than that, yesterday was chill. Everybody seemed to be in kind of a gloomy mood, which, you know, that's their problems, not mine. And yeah, so it's about it for right now. I'll come back for that shit. I just gotta go clock in. Cause it's already past 9:30. Anyway, bye for now.